Hello, fans. Today's game is sure to be a good one. Now set right there with your favorite snacks and let's meet our Lion of the Day.
Today's video is Gerald Alexander. He is represented by a 2007 Leaf Limited, base card number 239, number to 399, slabbed by stats grading. When people talk about the Detroit Lions in the late 2000s, the story usually lands on the big headlines. Coaching changes, heartbreak seasons, and that infamous 0-16 year. But today, we're zooming in on a player who got thrown into the deep end immediately and had his Detroit run defined by opportunity, heavy snaps, and one brutal injury. This is the Detroit Lions story of Gerald Alexander. Gerald Alexander arrived in Detroit with real expectations. The Lions selected him in the second round of the 2007 NFL Draft, 61st overall, after a standout run at Boise State. Detroit wasn't drafting him to sit. This was a team looking for young, fast defenders who could hit, tackle, and hold up in space. And then the door swung open fast. In the 2007 preseason, safety Daniel Bullocks suffered a season-ending knee injury, and suddenly the Lions needed their rookie to be more than a future piece. Alexander stepped in and played all 16 games as a rookie, an immediate workload that tells you everything about how quickly Detroit trusted him. Now let's talk production. According to NFL.com's career stats, in 2007 he posted 72 tackles, 2 sacks, 2 interceptions, plus multiple plays on the ball and coverage. That's a busy season for any safety, especially a rookie learning NFL route concepts, tackling angles, and pro-level play-action deception on the fly. And the timing matters. That 2007 Lions team teased the fan base. They started strong, but the year ended in frustration, finishing 7-9. So Alexander's rookie season sits right in the middle of a turning point era, where Detroit was trying to build something but couldn't quite sustain it. Then came 2008, the season no Lions fan forgets. Gerald Alexander started that year in the secondary, but his season was cut short. He played in the first 5 games, then suffered a neck injury, reported as a fractured vertebra, and landed on injured reserve, ending his year. And that injury timing meant he missed most of the season that became NFL history for all the wrong reasons. Detroit finished 0-16. So when you look back at Alexander's Detroit story, it's not just he was on the 0-16 Lions. It's that he was a starter early. And then the season and the team spiraled after he went down. After 2008, the Lions roster churn continued, and Alexander's Detroit chapter ended through a trade. In June 2009, Detroit dealt Gerald Alexander to Jacksonville in exchange for veteran receiver Dennis Northcutt, a swap that the Jaguars later announced as a finalized trade. That move closed the book on a Lions run that was short, intense, and shaped by early responsibility. So what's the takeaway? Gerald Alexander's time in Detroit is the story of a rookie forced to start immediately, producing in a big role, and then having momentum derailed by a serious neck injury in year 2. He didn't get the long runway in Detroit that many second-rounders hope for, but he did get real NFL snaps, real starter reps, and a rookie season that proved he belonged. Gerald Alexander later transitioned into coaching, and by 2025, he was hired as the Pittsburgh Steelers defensive backs coach. Not every Lions draft pick from that era ends up building a second career in the league, but Alexander did. If you enjoyed this deep dive Lions story, drop a like, subscribe, and comment.